Hey, what's going on, everyone? My name is Chris. I'm here with Kathy. We go by Ginger Marvin on Instagram and YouTube, and we have a weekend's What Sold for you. It is Monday, and we're going to show you guys what has sold for us over the weekend. And I don't know, it feels like we haven't recorded in quite a long time. Last couple weeks have been super busy and stressful for us, but things are getting back in the groove. Although this morning we kind of had a crazy morning this morning. A little kid woke up with itchy eye. We were thinking maybe pink eye, but it just ended up being allergies or something. So anyway, I'm going to turn over to Kathy. We're going to start pulling stuff that has sold over the weekend, and I think we have some coffees that we're going to thank you guys for real quick before we get picking.
Yes, and like you mentioned, it's been a while. I think over 2 weeks since we recorded a legitimate video other than like a bin haul.
Yeah.
So I may have said a couple of these in like the one, but I didn't want to go back on all the videos to
Right.
figure it out. So if I've thanked you before, we thank you every day. So
Yes, and if we end up missing a thank you, sorry about that.
sorry.
Right, yeah. We're trying to be extra careful. But
yeah, we appreciate all the support.
Absolutely.
But yeah, so thank you so much, Caroline, Heather, I think it's Gwenna. Let me know if I'm saying that wrong. Hello, Bethel, Anderson Resell, which is Chris and April, and then Lauren. So you guys all bought us some coffees. We'll put the screenshots up, but most of them are mentioning the spreadsheet, which Chris said we just updated. Mm-hmm. So if you've never had it, you can get the brand new copy, or if you have had it and want to update, there should be a link down in the description for that.
Yeah, and there are two videos that came out with it, one going over everything, and the other one that shows you how to get started using it, how to copy all your old data. So I have had that question come up a couple times. Go watch the videos. It's all in there. And then if you have a problem, then leave a comment on those videos. So
yeah, and then I did want to mention, one of the coffees also mentioned that they loved, like they started using these bags that we do as well, and it saved them time versus the tissue paper that they used to do. So I did want to mention, just because we ordered some this week and they didn't have like the ones we've been ordering over and over, so we did get a different kind. It's like the same brand. I feel like it's like an inch different or something.
Right.
So anyways, we'll update that in our Amazon link below just in case anybody needs them or was wondering where we get them. But yeah, so we've tried them out for about a week now and they seem same quality.
These newer ones, yeah. They're a little bit thinner, but I think it's nice to have the thinner ones.
I actually like them. They haven't ripped though, as far as what we've put in them. So in the past, some older ones we used to use ripped quite often.
Yeah, you see where these are joined on the side. Sometimes those can split open, but these ones seem to be doing okay for us.
All right, so now to the real, what we came here for, to pull of all of our sales for the morning. So I do have these here because I wasn't putting, these are our personal kids' clothes items. I listed like 30 something items this weekend. They're going to be like no profit basically. Right. We bought them for our kids. They wore them and now I'm reselling them. So anyways, I'm not putting them away. They're just going to stay here because this week on Kidizen is the Kid Economy thing, which usually gets a lot of activity and sales. Yeah. So I'm hoping a lot of that will sell and then I can just put it away after the week's over. Right. Never hasn't. So
because we are actually still pretty full on inventory. Our inventory's we're having a hard time finding space. So kind of two birds with one stone there, right?
Like, I do think a lot of it will sell, so this will just help us out this week. So yeah, like 2 of them already sold. It hasn't even started yet. It starts like tonight at midnight. So anyhow, these 2 items sold as a bundle on Kidizen for $32 with free shipping. I don't remember what I paid. Probably, 15 to 20 on that. Maybe like 10 to 12 on this. So a Nike windbreaker, a Quicksilver shirt. I did pay $6.50 through the Kidizen app to ship those out, so I'm making a back about like $22. So if you've never heard of Kidizen, it's just mainly for kids' clothes. You can also sell women's clothes, shoes, accessories, things like that. Although the kids stuff does the best. Mm-hmm. And what was I going to say? Oh, it's back to school time, so if you're new, never heard of it, if you do want to join with our code below, you do at least get like a $5 joining credit to spend on whatever. So yeah, buy yourself or your kids something, or yourself, because
yourself, you deserve it too, right?
Something for back to school. So, all right, Arco Petticoats, where are you at? There you are. I also know I sold these. I'm just gonna pull them out right now. Get to them when we get to them. Yeah, first ones are these Arco Petticoat. You'll see them on the screen a little better, but they're just like a mule slip-on shoe for women. Bought for $4.99, sold for $34.95 plus shipping. These sold in about a week, so really fast. I do like this brand. Yeah, I usually pick it up when I find it. It sells 25 to like 40 usually. I did sell a pair of booties of that brand recently for like, I want to say like $60 or something. So it's a decent brand. Those are under £1, so we're gonna do a poly mailer. Speaking of shipping, some Halloween mailers are coming out.
Oh, are they?
Tomorrow, yeah. So we gotta get through these so we can get some Halloween mailers.
It's not an addiction, guys.
I know. So,
We can say no anytime
actually,
we
by
want.
the time you guys see this, no, I think we're putting this video up.
Yeah, I'm going to be putting this video up today. Yes.
So we are kind of back on track.
We're trying to, yeah. Despite the rough morning. So.
Well, then their mailers come out tomorrow morning. So after you see this, if you do need any new mailers or Halloween or any of the older prints, Ginger 15 will get you 15% off.
Yeah.
So.
And shipping is free always.
Free shipping always. Okay. CA native shoes. These are some adult natives. So that's fun. These are actually men's too, so even more fun. I don't think I've ever sold men's natives before. But these I bought for $5.99 and sold for $26 on Posh.
That is like the exact same pink as your shirt.
I know. I was thinking
it's
that.
exactly the
I
same.
was like, I mean, they're men's, but
like that would be a
good outfit.
Awesome outfit. Courtesy of Cha-Ching
Thank
Scott.
you,
Yeah.
King. If you haven't checked out his channel, definitely check it out. He has so much knowledge.
Scott is an awesome guy.
Yes. So these sold on Posh, so we'll just do a regional B box. Okay, BD. Oh, VC. He's been like extra tired today.
Yeah, he's a sleepy
I'm like,
guy.
kind of worried. He's just getting older.
I think his age is showing on him today.
He's been limping. I don't know, man.
Must have slept funny. We're keeping an eye on him, though.
It's funny that he's laying that way, though, because like normally he's just blocking all the boxes. It's like he knew I was gonna have to get there.
I don't want to have to move twice, is what he said.
All right, so these are those little stones, which I've never showed these before, but I got them at the bin, so I was like, I'll try them out. The comps were like 20 to 30, I feel like. And these I sold on Posh for 20 with discount shipping, and I had about $1.02 into them, so pretty good. I think we'll do like a little, maybe just a regional A on those. All right. And then box B, this I got for free. Someone just gave me some clothes to sell. The brand is like Blue Footed Design or something, but it's like a woven little baby sweater. It's a pretty cool design. Sold for $16 with discount shipping on Posh. So free to me, making about, I don't know, $11, $12 profit. I'll take that any day. Let's do a Tyvek mailer on that without the Reese here. And there's another one. Good thing we lint roll.
We even let roll our poly mailer if we need to.
All right, AW. Oh yeah, those were the shoes that I already pulled out. These sold on Mercari for $31 with plus shipping. I bought them for $9.99. So those are going FedEx Smart Post. I know when we were making videos a few weeks ago, I was saying I was gonna stop doing FedEx, but then we take our kids to Taekwondo and we realize there's a FedEx office right by there. So it kind of works out that we can take it to the real FedEx versus dropping it off at like a postal store that accepts FedEx but doesn't always scan and stuff.
Right, that was the issue we were running into, is the scan would take a couple days to even show that they had it, even though we had a receipt and everything, but the tracking just didn't update, so.
Yeah, and then people on Mercari, I think, can just like request refunds.
Yeah.
Like after like 3 days or something, so. Anyhow. Back to doing FedEx, mostly because it's so cheap, like $7.99. That's like a good deal for up to £3. All right. This is a pair of little kid Nike shoes. Bought for $5.20 at Once Upon a Child, sold for $22 plus shipping. I believe I sold these on eBay, so not too bad. Those are going in a poly mailer. Okay. This one, I'm not losing money, but only making maybe like $4 or $5 profit here. Because this ended up in our 50% off eBay sale, which has been actually keeping our sales going steady, which is nice.
Yeah.
This is just an LL Bean basic gray turtleneck. Bought last winterish for $4.99. Sold for $14 plus shipping. So, yep, it didn't sell when it needed to way back when.
Right.
So, regular mailer here. Okay, sold a Starbucks mug. Sold another one of these when we weren't doing videos last week or the week before. But last time when that Ben's haul I just did, this I got that same day, but just at Starbucks. So I was supposed to meet up with everyone at 9 o'clock or something. And of course I stopped at a Starbucks and it was like taking forever that day. I don't know what it was. Well, actually I do know what it was because when he handed me my coffee, he said, "Sorry, we're understaffed." No big deal. Anyways, so it literally, I was in there probably for 30 minutes. So like I was like up early, gonna like be there early for once, and of course I'm still late. But anyways, I saw this mug on the wall while I was waiting.
Yeah.
It's just Boulder.
UC Boulder?
CU Boulder, yeah.
CU Boulder.
So I thought that was cool. Decided to look it up on eBay because, you know, we always sell the regular Colorado ones pretty well.
Yeah.
And usually any that are like kind of specialty are going to sell really well. Like you can only obviously get this in Colorado. And they
Boulder,
don't have, I've never seen these before. So I was like, okay, that's a little bit special then, right?
Right.
So looked them up, saw some sold in like the $40 to $50 range. These are only $12.95 at Starbucks. So bought it. And then as I was waiting, I asked, "Do you have any more?" And she said, "No, we just have what's out." And then I saw like on the other side behind like where their register and everything is, I saw another one. I was like, "Can I get that one?" So I had to, and the other one sold like a week or so ago for $48.95.
Hey.
And then this one sold, because I didn't do a multi-quantity listing just because I don't know why. But anyways, when I went to relist the second one, I noticed comps like dropped a little bit, or a lot more were listed than when I first listed, so I dropped the price to $40. And then this one sold in a few days for $39.95 plus ship. So still really good because, like, you know, I waited there 30 minutes, but got 2 mugs, got my coffee,
made like,
and I made like I think $50 to $60 almost profit. So I'll call that a win. Better than standing for 30 minutes just for your coffee and nothing else.
Reese's over here kicking and screaming in his sleep.
Anyways, thanks for listening to that long story. But yeah, if you ever go to Starbucks and they have any sort of specialty mug, at least look it up, see if it's worth anything. Oh, baby boy.
Reese, wake up.
Are you asleep? Where's your bed?
Oh, you dreaming? I think that's also important to not buy too many, right? Because how fast the price changed. If you would have got 15, you know, and then flooded the market, I know you can only get those 2, but we have the other ones, the Colorado ones that we get every once in a while. We just don't try to stock up so much on them.
About one at a time. Yeah. Let it sell. Worst case, we have a mug for a gift or something. But yeah. Alrighty. Sold these Toms for $34.95 plus shipping. Bought for $7.99, so that was a decent little sale, and those sold really quickly. I'm very picky, like with the Toms I pick up. I see them a lot. They have to be in really good condition or like a cooler than just like if they're basic, they have to be like definitely less than $10. Usually less than like $7 or $8. These I knew because they're kind of like a nautical. Yeah. The rope. I felt like these are like a cruise or just like a vacation kind of slip-on shoe that would sell good in the kids. Yeah. All right. Just don't want y'all to run out and pick up every Toms you see because most Toms are not that great. All right. BZ. This was a really good sale. These are a kid shoe brand that has never failed me yet. Livy and Luca. So these bought at Once Upon a Child just a couple days ago for $5.20. Sold them yesterday for $45 free shipping on Kittizens. So almost a $30 profit on a pair of kids shoes, which is awesome. Yeah. And those are gonna go in a mailer. Okay. DO sold another Kitizen item. Yeah, would you know if
closet.
You list on Kitizen, you'll sell some stuff, maybe. tucker and tape pants. I don't remember where I got these, but I bought them for my son years ago. He never wore them, so I listed them. Sold them on Kitizen for $16 free shipping. The shipping was $5.50, so I'm making about $8-9 back, which is probably about what I spent on them to begin with, so not too bad. I wouldn't necessarily recommend picking up tucker and tape, like, unless it was at the bins or something. It doesn't sell super duper well, or definitely not that fast. Those have been listed forever.
Right.
All right, Reebok. So these Reebok composite toe, like a work boot, bought for $14.99, sold for $63 with discount shipping on Poshmark. They are new at tag, like
right.
No box, but you can tell they haven't been worn. So, and those sold really fast. I was kind of worried they wouldn't, because they're like a men's 5.5 for a women's 7. I believe the person that bought them was a woman, so I just didn't know how often like a woman is looking for like a work boot, but
Hey.
sold fast, so I guess there's probably a lot of need for it.
Yeah.
I feel like there's so much construction happening these days, like,
Yeah.
at least where we are.
Right.
There's like new buildings going up every direction you turn.
Yeah, it's kind of getting old. Like, just everywhere you go, there's a construction zone, right?
Yep. All right, this is a Pete Kid shirt. This was my son's. I don't know what I bought it for because I put a question mark here, but it sold for $13.93 plus shipping on eBay, so I'm probably making back most of my money. Peak has definitely kind of went down in value. You know, you can still maybe get 20 to 25 on some. If you have the Disney ones, maybe a little more than that, but for the most part, the $30 per t-shirt is long gone, which is sad. Because that's mostly what I like to dress my kids in, and that was mostly because I like the resale value. I like dressing my kids in the stuff that has good resale value.
Yeah.
All right, so these Earth Spirit sandals, bought for $5.99, sold for $29.95 plus shipping. Those sold on eBay and are going in a padded flat rate.
All right. How many more do we have to pull?
Maybe like 10, 5, 7, I don't know.
Do you want to pack these ones up, or do you want to...
That's okay. This is get them all
Let's just
out.
stack them up.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. This was I don't want to say new to me brand because I've heard of it a long time ago, and I've seen it a few times, but it's usually, they're like in bad shape when I find them. But the brand is Twisted, or Twisted X. I'm not exactly sure if the X is part of the brand name. Probably. Anyhow, these are like a chukka boot, bought for $8.99, sold for $54 plus shipping in about a week or so. So definitely gonna look for more of those in good shape. Those sold so FedEx, so I'll grab another one of those eBay boxes. All right, AR, where are you at?
Right over here.
My baby. So these men's Duluth Trading Co. driving loafers, bought for $9.99, sold for $29 plus shipping. And those are just gonna go in a shoebox. I did fill up my boxes, but then I used a lot of them already. I guess I built one already. All right, box A. This is little girls, well, big girls, like a youth size Iviva, which is like the Lululemon Kids line. It's just like a little skirt, bought for $4.99, sold for $23 with discount shipping. I'm gonna do a foldy box.
Foldy box.
Yeah. All right, CQ sold some shape ups. All right, these ones made it, I don't know if they made it to 50% off, but I think they made it to our 40% off sale on eBay. So these bought for $8.99, sold for $22.77 plus ship. So
took a little while
after fees, probably just about breaking even, not breaking even, but like about doubling up now versus normally a shape up you can get around 40 for. So not as good as I had hoped, but that's okay. Get them out to someone who wants them.
Yeah.
Fill the space with something new.
So make sure you do check your soles. The shape ups are notorious for the foam kind of rotting, dry rotting. Yeah. So yeah, just bend them, crush them, squeeze them before you buy them.
My first pair of dance goes this week. Luckily I didn't buy them, but I found my first pair that I saw were cracked. So.
Yeah, dance goes. Yeah, that's another one.
I know people always mention it, but like it's never happened.
Right, for us.
Yeah.
We think it has to do with climate.
Yeah.
If you're like in a higher humidity area or along the shore, or not shore, but East Coast, West Coast kind of thing, those seem to be the areas where they crumble a lot more. So keep an eye out for it.
Yep. All right, these are some Columbia PFG men's just like slip-on shoes, bought for $8.99, sold for $35 plus shipping. And those sold really fast. They're gonna go out in a shoebox. All right, BR. This is about, I think I'm about doubling my money here maybe, but that's not good because I paid $3.50 for the item, so I'm doubling my $3.50. This is just a little girl's like Roxy shirt. So again, bought for $3.50, sold for $9.44 plus shipping. I had several of them at one time. 3 or 4 I think sold off at the regular price that I like $15-ish, which was about a $10 profit. But now we have them in the 50% off sale, so the rest I'll probably just make around $3.
Yeah.
So but keeps the shop running. It's all good. All right. Shoe shelf Skechers. Gotta remember what Skechers I sold. I didn't like specify. All right, let's.
She's doing the scan.
I think it's these. But I'll have to double check before we box them up. These are basically like a new, you can tell that sticker on the bottom's not even messed up, so. Almost like new Skechers walking men's shoes, bought for $11.99, sold for $47 plus shipping, so not too bad. Those sold really fast.
Sweet.
Yeah, and I believe I'm just gonna put those in a shoebox, assuming they fit. I guess we can tell right now if they fit. It's gonna be a tight fit. I don't know. I might have to get a different box.
Right.
Something like that. All right, box T. Easy bear. Sold these Nike Metcon for $47 with discount ship. Bought for $14.99. So I did pay up a little, but they sold for a good amount. Those sold on Posh, so we'll do a regional B box. And lastly, we're gonna go to box L. All the way over here. These Skechers. Which ones were you? Oh yeah, I think it was these flats. So these are just basic flats. I find these like almost every time I enter the thrift store, I feel like. Bought for $7.99, sold for $29.95 plus ship in just a couple days.
Bread and butter.
Yep, and those are under £1, so just going out in a mailer.
Sweet.
So that is what's sold this weekend.
So far, we'll go ahead and get stuff packed up. I feel like this might take us a little while, so there might be a sale that comes in, but we'll check back in a few minutes. Alrighty, guys, got everything packed up, ready to go. No surprise, no new sales came through.
No new sales.
Reese slept through the whole thing. But yeah, that's what's going out for this weekend. Was there anything else you wanted to mention before we head out? So yeah, we're gonna get this stuff off to the post office at some point. It's only 2:00, so our kids get out of school around 3:30, and yeah, we're probably gonna go have some lunch. So that's gonna do it for today's video, guys. Thank you so much for all the amazing support. Don't forget to leave a like on this video if you don't mind on your way out. And if you haven't subscribed yet, we would love if you would click that subscribe button. It really does help us out, and we appreciate all of that. Guys, thanks again, and we will see you all in the next one. Bye.